Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you guys taking time coming here, looking at these videos, sharing it, leaving comments. That definitely motivates me to come out and do more. So in today's video, this Friday sew, I'm really happy to say that I completed my frugal frock dress. I will leave a link to that video in the description box, as well as a link somewhere up here. If not a link, just a photo so you guys can see the thumbnail. I am really glad that I took part in the challenge. It's one that I don't typically do. I mean, obviously I have fabric in my stash. I just never really go out to find free pattern. Basically, I was in this mindset that probably they're not good, probably they don't fit me right, or maybe the instructions aren't good. I was just stuck in that mindset, and this challenge has really pushed me out of that, and I found amazing independent pattern companies that sell patterns, that have free patterns. It's just my world was opened up and I found fresh inspiration. So thank you, Sam and Ruan, for coming up with this challenge and getting us all motivated to make more projects while trying to save some coins. So let's move on to a few things that are going on. This week, like I said, the dress was completed, and that was pretty much all I did for sewing. I didn't touch I didn't go on the sewing machine after I made that dress. I just didn't do anything. I picked up a few items from Amazon. I picked up some organization canisters because I needed new ones. I'll insert a photo to show you guys what I picked up because I really do love them. I'm just not going to drag them from downstairs to upstairs to show you guys, but I think they're really my style. I do have a farmhouse modern style, and that's what I'm working towards in decorating my home. So those are what I bought, and I think they're going to work really well on my antique, what is it called? A bread rack? Or, well, it's antique. It's really old. It's from the 15th century, and I picked it up from Amazon. No, I picked it up from Facebook Marketplace. Someone was getting rid of it, and it was pricey, but it also was a very good deal, just thinking about the age of the furniture piece and the craftsmanship. So I think it was a steal, but it still wasn't cheap. All right, so aside from that, I did use my slam ball that I told you guys about last week in Friday Sews, and that thing is really, really hard. It just lifting that 25-pound ball and just slamming it, it woke the kids up. They thought someone was breaking into the house because I did it early in the morning, and it hurts. I did it twice this week, and my little noodle arms, oh gosh, painful, but I know I'll get better. Aside from that, I did not go to the gym this week. Since it's Holy Week, I'm not going to the gym. I enjoy celebrating Easter, so I did not go to the gym. My plan is to really do a lot of baking today because it's Friday and I love making great eats and pastries on a Friday so that the weekend is complete. I don't have to do anything, and I also do all my cleaning on Thursday and Friday. So I'm really looking forward to this weekend. I have Friday off and Monday as well, so I'm really excited. Now, with that said, do I have any plans for sewing or anything related to sewing? I sure do. I'm going to share with you some of the things I plan to do this weekend and throughout the month of April. So let me go grab those things and I'll be right back. Okay, so one of the the dresses that I would like to work on in the month of April. I don't have a fabric, but for this week I'm going to be cutting out this pattern. It is the Brandy McCall, which is M8174. This is the design. I had this pattern and I was looking at another YouTuber. Her name is Talisha, Creativity by T, and she was speaking about this dress, and I thought, wow, that's the same dress I had. And she was on the fence whether she liked it or not, but she picked it up, and for me, I picked it up really early because this is made of knit, and so I'm really looking forward to trying out this pattern, because when I go out looking for patterns that are designed this way, it always comes up as a woven pattern. So this is the Brandy. I would like to do it sometime this month. I just don't know when, but this weekend is when I plan to cut it out. The next thing is, hold on a sec. In my last video, maybe I shouldn't say last, I should say in one of my previous Friday sews, I shared this fabric. As you guys see, it has not been cut, but I'm torn between the new chalk and notch pattern, which I will be reviewing shortly on my channel, chalk and notch, or the Bakerloo. But I'm pretty sure that this might be the chalk and notch one because I made that pattern and it fit well, and it's just so beautiful. I think this dress will really pop as that design. But the Bakerloo is another one that's very big on my to-do list. So let me grab the other fabric. So this is the other fabric regarding the Bakerloo that I want to use. I'm going to share it with you right now, and then let you know what I kind of think about this fabric. I love this fabric. It's so beautiful, but I do think I have too much fabric to make the Bakerloo. I think this should make something really special, because the print is just amazing, and it would look really good either as a shared type sundress, something with a few panels, or something with a flounce. That's what I'm thinking, but I know it would look good as the Bakerloo, especially if I put white trims on it. I'm not sure, but this might be the Bakerloo, it might not. However, the next fabric that I'm going to share, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to make the Bakerloo in it, because I think this one works better, and I have just exact amount of fabric for that one. So this is the fabric that I prefer to make the Bakerloo in. I feel like it's just a nice weight regarding the color and the depth, and just thinking about how that falls. So I'm thinking this is the one I'm going to cut. My cutting day is Saturday. I have nothing set for that day, so I plan to cut my fabrics, and hopefully I can do my planning video. I'm basically telling you guys here kind of my thoughts, but I'm going to really sit down and confirm on that video what I plan to do for the month of April. So this is the one that I'm highly considering for the Bakerloo, and then finding another beautiful pattern for the blue one. The other fabric that I would like to complete this month is this fabric. It's a really nice lawn fabric, and it just hasn't, it doesn't have a lot of stretch, or any stretch I should say. It doesn't have any stretch, but it's just really nice and pale. I like this sort of colorway just because it's so unique, and it definitely reminds me of Zimmerman. I just love Zimmerman. I love all the designs they put out each season, and I think this sort of fabric and colorway is kind of what I've seen from them in the last few years. So I'm hoping to find something to make with this during the month of April. So I'm going to do some research over the next few days and then put out my planning video. That isn't it. I have one more thing to share. So I have another fabric here. It has stretch. It's a jersey and I really love the print. I think I'm hoping to make some leggings with this, or a really nice comfy loungewear piece. Here it is. It's just a really fun print. There's nothing there's nothing. I just like the little ditzy prints on this. I think this is so beautiful, and I think it would make a really unique piece. So I have this one that I'm going to figure out what to do. So I have a lot of work ahead of me during this weekend to plan out, but like I said, you know, I had the Friday off and I have the Monday off, so I have time to come up with some nice ideas and do some research. Another thing I wanted to take some time here to do is go over to Gracia's website and share with you some of the patterns that have been interesting me. I may pick them up, but I wanted to share that with you because I can't remember which one of the, I think it was Ruan. It was Ruan that introduced me to the Gracia's website. I was watching her frugal frock planning video and I saw this dress that I really liked that she was considering making, and then I just went all over that website and fell in love with it. I know that Sean from Kittenish Behavior posted a video recently about that company, but I'm going to share with you some of the pieces that I like and I really think I'm going to get and will make sometime during this spring summer season. And I haven't watched her video yet, but I think she was going towards the direction of some of their pattern pieces are kind of like Zimmerman. I will leave a link to her video somewhere about here or in the description box. I love Zimmerman and I love any pieces that look like that. I also love self-portrait because I think they come up with amazing designs. There's so many amazing designers out there that I do like. Carolina Herrera had an amazing season this year. I watched her runway show and I loved the sleeves and just all the pieces were amazing. So you guys can go out and check out those videos. But I'm going to jump to the Gracia's website, share what I found, and I'll meet you guys back here shortly. Here we are at the Gracia's website. I am just going to go through and show you guys what you will initially see there if you have never been to the website. But here we are. They have a photo gallery, a sewing school, they have a blog, and now there is the online store. They have women's patterns, men and kids. They also have the free pattern section, which I'm sharing with you right now. This is the one that I like, which is N617. I apologize. I was looking at the wrong one there. So this one, number 442, is a top that I thought looked really good and very modern and on trend currently, which we've seen a lot of where the shoulders are more square. And now I'm not the person that like boxy style tops, but I find myself gradually moving in that direction. There are many ways you can search the website. As you guys can see, there is a collection section, and it looks like they have only had collections from January 2020, so maybe this website is about 1 year old. I cannot say for sure, but I just wanted to bring that to your attention. However, regardless of how long they've been here, their designs and patterns are very fashion forward and I like them a lot. I have sorted the patterns to show the most recent additions to their website, and I'm going to share with you some of those designs that I'm going to add to my cart, which I really do like and would like to probably make in the near future. I also wanted to give you guys a little idea of the quantity of products that they had available on their website. There is so much here, you guys. You should definitely check it out because you can get lost and find many sewing projects. Now, time is what you would need to get these done, but it's always nice to know what's out there. Here is one of the designs that really piqued my interest. It definitely has a Carolina Herrera feel to it. If you've watched her 2021 spring collections, you would see the design of the sleeve is quite similar. Now, I just want to draw your attention to the fact that these can only be printed on A4 or on a plotter, so be mindful of that. That is a very important item to remember when you're purchasing their pattern. Another thing to remember is that each pattern is sold individually by height and size. So for me, I would most likely pick the size 38 for a height of 170. And there is also some information regarding the size chart, how to measure yourself. As sewers, we typically know this already, but it's always nice to check the pattern company's chart to make sure it aligns with what we know we wear and what we fit into. And here are some more information regarding downloading patterns from their store. Okay guys, this is the patterns that are currently in my basket. I wanted to share them with you, get your thoughts. Do you like them or do you think that they're just not your style? The first one I'm going to share with you is number 758. I love this design because it has so many details, and I think that I can really pull this one off, especially with my favorite fabric, which is stretch satin. I think it would look beautiful. Next on my to buy list is the Versi dress and jumper pattern. I love this. It's so on trend. It's got that sleeve detail, which is really hot right now. I know that the fabric is more of a sweater type, but if you use a nice lightweight jersey or a lightweight knit, it's going to look amazing. Even cotton lawn, it will look amazing. I just think that this is such a fantastic design and I would love to pick it up. Next up is this knit jumper pattern number 810, which I am telling you is pretty much a Carolina Herrera inspiration piece, because those sleeves, that shoulder detail was pretty on par to what I have seen on the runway, and it is beautiful. I mean, to be able to sew one of these, yes, I am ready for it. What are your thoughts on this design? I think it's amazing. No matter what fabric you choose, it's going to look beautiful and you're going to have an amazing piece. I am here for this one. Next up is the blouse pattern number 806. I picked this one as a real wild card. I am not 100% sure on this one, but I do like the back detail and how this sleeve drape. I think it's going to be a knockout. I'm just not 100% sure on it. So we will see if I add these to my collection. I hope you like the addition to today's Friday sew. Please meet me in the next clip where I will wrap up today's video. There you have it. What do you guys think of some of the products that I'm considering buying to make during this spring summer season? I love all the design. It is kind of a rabbit hole because there's just so many layers you can go through. I love it. I feel like, yes, this kind of thing is mine. I also, gosh, there's so many Instagrammers out there that post amazing patterns that they've sewn from various independent companies. I can't remember all their names, but I will try to give credit where credit is due down in my description box. But someone else shared Vicky Sews. Now I've seen Vicky Sews a lot. I know it's Russian, but I've never really dived into it. But so I can't remember her name. She was converting the languages of the pattern instructions into English, and I think that was a big help. Usually all I do is just grab the information and plug it into Google if I need something translated, but I thought it was really nice. They have some great patterns out there. You guys know that I am a British style girl, but it's always nice to try different pattern companies. You just never know what will stick and what will work best for you. So thank you guys again for watching this Friday Sews. I hope you guys have an amazing Friday and a great weekend. I will see you guys on my next Friday video, and don't forget to check out the other ones that I will be posting over the next few days. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.